Well, while it may seem like a season of carefree leisure, planning a trip for the whole family can be very stressful at times. And joining us today with some tips on how to make it a little easier is working mom and travel expert Lisa McElroy. So, Lisa, let's start off. What are your top tips, I guess, for surviving the stress of summer travel?
Well, it can be very stressful, but we know that technology, for example, makes summer travel so much easier. This is way better than when we were kids. We were in the back, the way back of the station wagon. Remember that? So, for example, we all have smartphones these days, and there are so many travel apps that are really, really helpful. I really like the Expedia app. We all know Expedia. What you may not know is that with the Expedia app, you can book hotels at the last minute. You can go on there, you can see what hotels are in your area. Maybe you just, you take a side route. You hadn't really thought about going there. And the nice thing about booking last minute is you've got the spontaneity. You also get great deals. I usually save about 40%. They also have a deal going right now. Put in the code MOBILE25 and first-time users get $25 off a $100 stay or more. And this is great. You can take that $25, tell the kids, hey kids, let's go do some activity, or we can actually go out for ice cream tonight with that money.
Pretty cool. Now, tell us about looking for hotels with business suites. Why is that a great trick for families?
Well, I really like business hotels because usually they'll have more than one room. There'll be like a living area and a bedroom, sometimes even 2 bedrooms. Everybody can spread out a little bit. There's often a kitchen where you can put the kids' snacks or milk or that kind of thing, and it's really bundled value. I think everybody gets along a lot better if you're not just in 250 square feet.
Yeah, definitely. Now, you talk about kids. How can we get them involved in the planning of the trip?
Well, I think that kids like to have some say in where you go. So maybe you say, we're going to be going to these 3 towns, but you guys can each pick an activity in that town or a restaurant in that town. I also think kids are a lot happier if they're still connected to home. All their friends, they miss them within about 20 minutes. And so I like mobile hotspots. Right here I've got one made by Netgear. This is the AT&T Unite Pro. You can take this in the car with you. You can take it into your hotel room. And it's a wireless device. You get Wi-Fi where you want it. You pay $49.99 with a 2-year contract to AT&T, and you can hook up 15 devices to this. Kids will stay connected. You can even connect back to work if you need to. Everybody loves it.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic. Now, we're going on road trips, a lot of us. What do we need to do with our cars before we hit the road?
It's really important, especially as we're going into the summer season, to make sure your car is safe. And I have talked to so many people who say, I'm really worried about being out there on the road. We can at least control our own cars. So think about your tires, for example. Right now it's National Tire Safety Week, and Hankook Tires has offered some really good tips. Once a month you want to check the air in your tires, you want to check the tread in your tires, and you also want to make sure you've got tires that are appropriate for the season and the road conditions. So for example, here I've got an all-season Ventus V2 Concept 2 by Hankook. This is going to allow you to drive braking really well, wet or dry road conditions. The Ventus V12 Evo 2 right here is a specific tire that's great for summer. So this is another great option for people who are worried about safety. One other thing that I always worry about is after I've been out for a long day, maybe at the theme park, for example, I can never find my car. And so Delphi Connect makes a tracking device. It's a live tracking device, and you can actually find your car in that giant parking lot with it. You'll also know if maybe after the parents are in bed, the kids take the car out. It will track the car for you. So I think this is a great gift and also a great idea for summer travel.
Yeah, definitely. And well, I think you covered just about everything. Any other final tips we should think about?
Well, the most important thing is remember you're making memories with your family. Definitely, if you've got the up-to-date travel must-haves, you're going to have a great trip and a great summer.
Fantastic. Now, where can viewers go if they want to get more information about road trips and vacations?
Well, of course, you can go to Expedia.com. For the mobile hotspot, the Unite Pro, you want to go to AT&T.com/Unite Pro. For Hankook Tires, take a look at their Facebook page. It's Hankook USA. And then for the tracking device, that's DelphiConnect.com.
Lisa, as always, fantastic tips. Have a great summer.
Thanks, you too.